Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This morning, guys, we're going to be talking about the web app, the FIFA 21 web app. I wanted to just kind of get out a video a week in advance and just kind of get it out to you guys and be like, hey, this is what is going to be the best way to navigate, or these are going to be the best ways to navigate the web app, rather, when it drops. EA yesterday, guys, came out and confirmed that we are going to be getting the web app on September 30th, which means that is in 6 days from you clicking on this video. Now, you did click on this video, which means you're going to watch the whole entire video. I said this in my video yesterday, and the watch time of yesterday's video was like over 10 minutes. So I'm expecting the same thing for all you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. I'm excited to bring you guys this video. I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And let's get into it. Guys, before we get into the video really quickly, we are working with FootMob today to sponsor today's video. And they are an amazing app. I haven't promoted a football app yet. I have been using FootMob on my phone, I think for like 3 to 4 years now. I love their app. Basically, what you can do on the app, which is really cool, is you can add your favorite team. So like for me, I have all my favorite teams added. I use the web version as well, which is very nice. You guys can see there's a way to sort by ongoing, so you can see all the games that are currently happening. I don't know. I love this app. I think it's an amazing app to see results, keep up to date with your favorite teams. Check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description down below if you guys do want to check it out. I just use it for all my scores. It's very up to date. You can click on, you can do the whole thing where you can kind of click on like head to head. They have live stats. Let's say we go and look at a game yesterday. You can see this, all this stuff, man. It's really, really a nice app. It's got a great design. It's available on Android and the iOS App Store, which is where I'm using mine mainly. And you can also just go on footmob.com. I'll leave a link in the description down below if any of you guys do want to check it out. So anyways, guys, we're going to be talking in today's video about the web app and just kind of things that you guys should be prepping for, you guys should be ready for. Because I feel like with the web app, it's always this kind of like, you got to remember what to do and what's most effective. So last year, EA Access, guys, came out very close within the web app period, which means that the web app didn't actually have that much time available for most people. It was kind of a quick transition from the web app to the EA Access actually coming out. So the relevancy of the web app wasn't that big. This year, EA have said the web app's coming out a full day before EA Access. So do I think if you guys skip the web app trading, the web app management period this year, you're going to miss out on a ton? I actually don't. I think sometimes skipping the web app is big because it is an annoying grind. There's no easy way to put it. So when you guys log into the web app, I can't really like show you guys this in any other way besides just kind of demo it for you and explain what I feel like is going to happen. When you guys log onto the web app, you're most likely going to have a couple of packs. You're probably going to have a couple of gold packs. Usually that's kind of what it looks like. It is. You get a couple welcome back packs. They're nothing that crazy. And recently, I feel like some of them have been untradeable. Some of them have been tradable. In my experience in the last 2 years, I have made anywhere from like 5,000 to 10,000 coins from my packs. So what I recommend you guys do when you guys are opening the packs, personally, I like to actually sell most things. And the reason why I like to sell most cards that I pack, I genuinely feel like the more coins you have early on, the better it is. Now, I know some people are going to be like, Nick, before I even get into that scenario, you're not going to pack much, right? Like, it's just going to be rare that you guys are going to get anybody that's worth a high value. Even if you do get somebody who's a high value, I'd probably look to sell it because here's the deal. You having more coins than anybody else is very useful if you get to that point, right? When you have more coins than anybody else in the game and the whole market is undervalued, it means you guys can start to buy into the market and spread out your coins everywhere. So let's just say you pack a player it's like 50K and in a week he's going to be 110K. It's probably worth selling that player at 50K because your 50K is going to go a lot farther in that kind of day period than it normally would. So let's say I have 10,000 coins. Let's say I sell, I'm quick selling the stuff that I don't need. I'm selling the consumables. What I would recommend is getting as many coins as soon as possible. So if you look at a guy like Odegaard, and he's a K, sell him. If you look at a guy like Giovinco and he's only 750, don't bother listing him up. Just quick sell him because you're going to get the coins quickly. And then go through the contracts. Maybe list all the consumables like one time. Look, with consumables, they're going to sell more when EA Access comes out. They're not going to sell when the web app comes out because, guys, nobody's playing the game when the web app is out, right? You can't play the game. So, I mean, that's also another big deal. Maybe you just want to quick sell all the consumables. That's probably what I would recommend. So let's say you have 10,000 coins. You're going to want to go ahead and check objectives. They should be available from the start. Just go ahead and claim anything. You know, you never know. Maybe a couple things have a coin boost. Maybe a couple things have some sort of unlockable. Just go ahead and claim anything that you guys can go ahead and claim. So this would take me to kind of where the business is going to go down, where you guys are going to be probably clicking on this video and interested about what to do on the web app, because this is obviously sort of an obscure thing to many people. There's a couple things that I would recommend. Now, the number one place that people are going to be is going to be on Premier League players, and they're probably going to be on open bid. Premier League, English. In my eyes, you guys want to stay away from all that stuff. That's where the people are mostly going to be. Early on, the types of cards that are getting bought when the web app period is out is a lot of non-rares, a lot of silvers, and a lot of golds. Here is why. There are a lot of noobs on this game. When they get the web app, after they open up their welcome backpacks, instead of saving their coins or instead of trying to trade and invest their coins, a lot of people will go ahead and try to buy a team. They will go ahead with 11,000 coins and buy a non-rare silver team. Do not do that. If you guys do that, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Do not do something like that. That is not a good idea. And it's a horrible usage of your time. I'm telling you guys right now, do not go on this web app and build some sort of starter team. You're just going to waste your time. But a lot of people do that. So I would personally recommend checking out some of these non-rare gold filters. Moving this around, kind of seeing, okay, what's selling at this rate? What's selling at that rate? Something that you guys can do is you can also do positionally. What I would recommend is just spending time bidding. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. There's no like shortcut on the web app of making a lot of coins. The one thing that so this is going to be a bid grind, okay? Positionally, finding non-rare golds in top 5 leagues, you know, checking out a guy like Elvedi, right? What does he sell for on bin? He's maybe like one, you know, he's 2K right now. I could bid him here. That's not going to be a scenario when the web app comes out. He'll maybe be 600 coins and I get a bid at 400 and I make 150 coins. That is the type of grind that will happen on this web app. It's very grindy. I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, it's not an easy grind. It's going to take time. It's going to take focus. It's going to take a lot of that to gain your coins. The only way that you guys are going to make coins really quickly, and this is like really quickly. Let's say you have 10,000 coins. This is really the only way that I can see. All right, so let's say like a player like Jadon Sancho, right? Last year, Sancho was an 84. Okay, Sancho was an 84. This is a player that people would probably be interested in putting in their start team. So you guys can see 30K the day the access came out. But obviously early on, guys, in the first couple hours, these players are not worth a lot. So two things that I want to keep in mind for you guys. Every hour that the web app is out, the more coins people are going to have. So even though the game's not out, players that are popular should rise after the first couple hours of getting packed. They should start to rise as people start to just naturally get more coins. This is the only way that you're going to be able to make, not the only, but one of the only ways. Okay, let's say Sancho, you have 10K. Let's say Sancho is like 9K. Okay, there are not going to be a lot of people sitting there sniping Jadon Sanchos. All right, so your bet is that while everybody's opening their welcome backpacks, somebody wants to grab coins quick and list one up for like 4 or 5K. And I'll say this, man. This can happen with a lot of different players. So maybe try to get, maybe already go on to FIFA 21 on Flippin, get a rotation of like popular players. Try to figure out players that you think are going to get packed a lot early on. I would recommend players maybe under 85 rated. But like maybe Alphonso Davies. I mean, we're talking players that are hot, players that people want, and check out what they're selling for, man. That's what I can recommend to you guys, right? Try to sit there and snipe a little bit. What I could also recommend is that there's not going to be a lot of cards on the market. So anybody, let's say you got 10 to 20K, what you guys can do is you guys can set up a filter with gold, and then you guys can kind of put in a league. This is kind of something that I think would be pretty good. You guys will see me trying this stuff out on stream. I'll be trying to figure out what's good and what's not good. So let's say you have that amount, right? Check out a league filter, right? There's probably not going to be that many listings on the market. Go to the 59th minute, and the 59th minute is a great way to make coins. Check out the 59th minute. Go all the way there. I mean, obviously right now, guys, FIFA 20 is out. There's packs being open. There's listings on the market. Early on in the web app, you're not going to see many listings. So you guys can sort league by league and get to the 59th minute probably within a minute. And what the 59th minute will be able to do for you is once you actually get there, you guys can kind of sit there and evaluate what looks good and what doesn't look good, right? because you guys can go ahead, you can compare price and really quickly check what is looking good and what is not looking good. Now, anybody that's like a crazy snipe, a crazy undercut, you probably won't get. But anybody who's like maybe a K or 2K under, it's flippable. Now, I would also recommend, and this is a big tip that I've had, because I've had this struggle in the past. Let's say you buy, let's say Elvedi, just for example, is 1,300 coins on the market, right? Second hour of the web app. And you buy one for 900 coins, okay? That might be a little high. He might not actually be 1,300 coins. I just want you guys to understand this. His value might be there because there's not a lot of listings, there's not a lot of packs, and there's obviously just only a couple Elvedis on the market, so he's 1.3. So be very careful with doing this swing trading where like in a normal market, right, on a given day, if there's not a market crash, usually if a player is 13K and you buy them at 10, you could sell them at 12, right? That may not be a thing on the web app because people don't actually have a lot of coins. So just keep that in mind as well, that like that's not always going to work for you on the web app. It's a weird set of trends. Not a lot of people have a ton of coins. It's kind of just one of those uncertain times where like coins are just weird on the web app early on. It's not always a guarantee that whatever you guys pick up or whatever you guys pack is going to sell. So make sure, you know, I remember last year, right? A player that I was trading on that web app a lot was Ndidi. Ndidi was an 81 rated and he was like 3.5K and I was sniping him at like 2.5. Now, I know I said stay away from the Premier League, but the upside of the Premier League and selling players in the Premier League, guys, is that they sell very fast, right? People on the web app are just dumb, and people are always trying to make Premier League teams early on and get their teams sorted and all that. So that was like a little something that I was doing personally on the web app. But yeah, I would say, guys, these are a couple ways that I would really recommend making coins. And again, as I said, one more thing, silvers do sell early on. So check out silvers as well. I mean, look, the OGs, the original traders, a lot of the time what we did back in the day was we literally just did silvers at 300, 400 bid and selling them at 900 bid. That's a great way to make coins early on. There's no rocket science to it, man. These are some filters that I would use. You guys will get a video on the web app when the web app actually comes out, and it will probably be highlights of me on stream doing certain filters, or just a video where I'll be generally telling you guys, look, I'm interested in doing this, I'm trading this, I'm trading that. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in a video later. Peace out.